Pacho any dear kwan so Obasoana and Yumana Mayborn, a moon semono, now wait see a human moon semono. And you way every Kwame bring ya. What to Dean say, Obibini, the African child. Immediately you come here, we need to send this message across to our kings and queens. Enti me pacha Obaswa said the da ne da no na wa share na we invite wa dan fofo say mumbra na mumbeti ensem a ekoso. Enti oba tie nwom no emu ensem no. Kwame Brenya what to Dean say Obibini African man. Let's listen to this. Na yen share na yen invite ye na fofo ma me da say.
Kasame ho so si krom ni neme ene e fa ye krom kasame ho na abrofo kasa yi die menti ase
African man
ye tete mi wo mi krom
na
enti mi krom kasa ena mete se ye frɛ ho animdifo na se ye ntumi ni nkɔmɔ wɔ ye kasa mu a na ye nim hwe Bodi chirame. Naturally, we did not say. So you bibini. And yes, I'm too dear. As a semi who know Busia, I free moon. A tea, I am the Acasa Windia. Say no deal.
The child will be around us.
Now, so say a near dear, nay a near. Siesie ho ba kyerɛ me na sɛ me hunu ho fade a me hunu krom ene wa mamre ntoma yefura ne nyinaa wa asekyerɛ yempa bo akyerɛ sɛ ye yade hye na awiakata ban atade ntataso na ahoma san kyekyere okon die sɛ wo hyɛ wo ho akɔnfo wa kyerɛ sɛ wo yɛ de wo kyɛ Anunti, aya ahwede ye wo hye.
Pacha Obasoa no ahya amame.
Jensa. Na gunsa frɛ nananom. Sa osu yo bibini. Ene hyensa na ba nananom din.
Yes.
Na abontensu ni a Yesu frɛ ni, obeba abegye ya nka wanye ya mfiri nkoasom mu. Sa osu ni nyamesom. Na so abosom ensom oboa na onim hwe esan say honhoma etiwiem enu abi na tinsuom ene yaboom
yo kwesi mensa wabaso mechiao efua na nefua asante mechiao bibiara owo bia me pacha Obasoa any day kwan so na wa share video no amame na we invite our manfo because things are going on and we need to address it. Yo sab Nana Bola. When friend Nana Bola no, that means we fie ni papa kwesi mensa mechiao anana kwesi mensa mechiao. Things are going on. Yeah, that's sorry ye friend osofo bi say Dr. Reverend Lawrence Tetteh also sent a message ama ye empanyinifo being the traditional councils, being our traditional councils na emomo no or the call kafo so. Today we are here to send message to our kings and queens. Smooth mechiao, Nana Benyini Kwesi mechiao, Tampoli mechiao mu nyina. We need to send a message across. It me pacha Obasoa na udieni die kwan so a share ayene amame. Na yenche ho no mejai na yeti Abraham Bemoshe okasa kakra bi ebiebie keys bi enti mekọ Abraham Bemoshe die no kakra ehọ na yebeyi friend sen video no efree me ba jo samote me kan die yebeyi Lawrence Tetteh oye osofo so oye die no Derek mechiao yebeyi na asem ne efree wo. Shout out to Abraham Bemoshe bibiara o biara no, you are doing a good job. Asem ne ba ye no Abraham Bemoshe ebetena ase akasafa afabia homa ne bufu ye na eyesa when you start to be conscious the next thing that comes in your mind is your country, your traditions, your culture. And right now, you will need to protect it. And Abraham ben Moshe, you obey your than I say. So I also get so you to us, so now you also get your fans. I can say the things that it is going on now. That man, Okasa, your friend Dr. Lawrence, no, or patch let's say, Abosom Sem A.M. Kwasiasem, or say Abosom Sem A.M. Kwasiasem. Na no, when you say Gafuano, hey, when you say Gafuano, a jai, Yahweh. Any Yehovah Echidi, and nothing that the people are suffering. Minya Sawoya Gania, I was so when you break. Na Meno Ekamequa, and Kayama Yeni Embre or Sophoneso. Memma many Embre, Sopho Lawrence, so. Nemo, I will channel the energy to our kings and queens, and I'm going to send a message across to them. I have planned this video already, Naname at the right time. This is the right time because Sisieno, Asofono, Omodi, Yenim 82 form. How come say a man like that, Derek Mechiao, a Bekachne, a council, community council say, Momuja Yaweniti, and you people are suffering. Anyway, it is the Gaman channel. Is he suffering? Joshua Mehun Mechiao, Gamanche, any the traditional leaders in the community, no. The question we need to ask the man is that are they suffering? Oh, yet you didn't bet form say yan sheni ye, na yan ji ya mamrani ya culture and na one ma, yen ya for and you need to form. Minuanom, yet yen and another form ache, akosi broni ebe yebi, and still our people, we are still doing it. Mama yente the Abraham ben Moshe the bike a criminal, yamfa and semno in free honor. Alright. To me and Shadia was say. Mimian Pacho Moshe Mame, wow, happy Mr. Several of Nibia, Moshe Mame. Mr. Monshadia was say. Kindly pay attention to the audio. Audio no mum hear me. Mummy intia de wa.
Promote Amazon. Yeah, the Mamot Abrantiana, ladies and gentlemen, we got him. One bus was a video in the Bible. Watch it. Now, if I'm Africa, when you are at Sasso for the Canas Abrantiana, you find Abraham bin Musheno, or Peso Promote Amazon. Yeah, the Mamot, yes, saying, maybe why I was here, Sumana. I prefer to worship Antwa. I prefer to worship Akomodi more than the God in the Bible and the God in the Quran. And my personal belief system, when you are so comfortable, some of the Africa, ying Nana, make quote to Bible verse, we have show. Hey, to the deep Bible, the deep African culture, can now him for United. Now, me blame me blame my him for no. More him for, and I blame and that I him for the necessary. I saw them praise years. And that a member I him for attraction. Yet, no one in the pound our Ghana or the translated Bible. And you call other languages.
Yo, Minia, na yes, I'm Bobby. I say, oh, da, may fast and be free. You ever bought a Namamoti? Abraham Ben Moshe, Bibiara, or Biaranam and Camo. Abraham Ben Moshe made a statement. Mummy and Santiani.
And the platform for the Common Sense family. Oko Facebook, Chronicles of Abraham bin Moshe, and a YouTube, no, a Common Sense family. YouTube, no, by console.
But you must subscribe to
CSFT. Make sure I'm Mamuna Saba. And I'll pay a very quick one. Yeah, Papa, or so for Lawrence Tetteh. If you didn't, you know, ladies and gentlemen, we got him. One bus was a video in the Bible. Watch it. Africa, when you are that. But Sasso for the Canas Abrantiana, you find Abraham bin Moshe, no, but I'm sure. Yeah, the Mamotias here, saying, maybe why I was here, Sumana. I prefer to worship Antwa. I prefer to worship Akomodi more than the God in the Bible and the God in the Quran.
That's it. Now Abraham ben Moshe eja ana woka say even if say ye kase nyame bi ho no mpo a anka ono no obe worship Antwa ene Akonodi. I respect him a lot, and wherever Abraham ben Moshe won nananom ene yiwu ba ye omonka won. This is the only truth. See no e bia mo pese mo bete de a ene ye mama hu say CSF and I yesi going back to our roots no ye mission bako eno no e bia mo pese mo betie se mo pese mo tie ne ye dia ene ye ne ai ye mission ne say yes ye go back to our root na sankanyame bi wo ho no ma we have to worship ene me say ye be worshiping antoa ye na ye ka kire mo me say sanka we are supposed to worship a god we are going to worship the African gods money because Sanyame na our Bible nim the God na our Bible nim me nua tie wan ba ma Africans Obama Israel enti se o kan Micah 4 verses 5 it stated there say na amanaman ni nyina wo won enyame na we the Israelite there we are going to worship our Israel God enti sa God na our Israel nim no enough of this mumenjai sa nya mumemfa eyi ne ma Israel for there ana yakofa babesi Africa Anna Onompono, he is not able to help Israel. How much more can this God help Africa? And Abraham Ben Moshe said, if there is a worshipper, say a worship here. Now it's unfortunate say, we don't worship. Yenananom and worship abosom, or worship any gods. There is a person who worship the gods, on the fetish priest. And we don't worship. But say bibi say yes ebe sum bibi ebe worship bibi na say yegina ebe fa de a mesrew e ya antoa tano akonodi no bopo omo na ka wo say yesum omo na enye Israel sa Israel e god na e say yesum no eno na Abraham be Moshe e mayeti enti enne se mo be se mo te de a ene ni nyina no e ka agenda ne ho say asowe na mo kwa akosum mo Israel god no ono Obama Israel Abraham Ben Moshe wa benya time great video no or reveal from their quotations in the Bible I actually say the Israel God crampon or an idol. Meaning there is no smaller God. It's moment to us.
And my personal belief system. When you are so comfortable, say we be Africa, ye nyame na make quote Bible verse we be show. Hey. To the Bible the African culture tem na himfo nyina te ho na me blame bia me blame mu ahemfo no mu ahemfo e na me blame e na ahemfo ni na sisi aso dem presi Yesu e na amamre ahemfo ato atwene yete na wo hene pon a wo Ghana or be translate Bible e dia ko other languages mo
so no ain't na make us for me listen. This thing I don't blame the pastor. Mr. Menfa of Sobobia and Basa Lawrence Tetteh now he has the audacity to say it. Let me tell you one thing to our kings and queens. In this era, respect is reciprocate. Someone bumuhua or musu embu. It is a Lawrence Tetteh about the did the traditional council at Tema Odika because our kings and queens they are selling their dignity. Our kings and queens are selling their dignity. Utimi ko hu say o king pa na me video bi a me de beto ho na asante hene etina ho ema sunsum sofu ni ana e bless asante hene. We have sold our dignity as Africa. We don't respect anything about us. Our culture ya to achene ya to bibia eye ya mamre ato achene ana ya kofa broni ni de Yena nanom etiase no say yese yebedi yen aseso ana yebedi yen mra so our culture dia a king eni ho kwan se oposi asori dem me na me ka kire mo it is never the duty of a king. The duty of a king say obey take care of what? Of the community. Nemo it is not the duty of the king say obeka religion asemse monko asori. So wa we king no immediately you enter into the church. Wa we king no immediately obefre asofofo so omomebom payema abra enkonya wo ho. Abra we have fetish priest. Abra we have akonfofo no omo so omo ya amane no. Na se wo ohene no utimi efre amanfo say they should come being a man of God or pastor say omebbo empire. Emma wo ohene a na de na o kire ye ne ayedi mochi no na deɛ na mo kyerɛ yɛne a yɛdi mo kyi no because yɛse yɛne a yɛdi mo kyi no yɛsua mo enti now even our kings and queens me say ɔmato ɔmani mo nyam ɛde ama yɛ friend saying religion. You will see a king na ɔkɔ asɔre dɛm na sɔfo bi a ɔno kɔ school ɔnsi da a na busua mu kwan wo hwɛ a ɔnwo da me nua listen our kings and queens you need to wake up. Kings and queens no me say ɛna yɛba mo so mon sorry na mon jai sɛ mama yɛde mo dignities mo yɛde mo nim etwitwi from how dare say a pastor will na wo de obetumi de akɔ asante hene so mo wo di asante hene ɛyɛ ne king no ne king no kura ɛkasa tia no ɔma na wia yɛ in front of the whole Ghana traditional council, you people are supposed to wake up. Nananom, ma moya kings and moya queens, me pacho adiana musuo. Ye kasa promoting our culture, ye kasa promoting our heritage. Eye muna wasan kamuno nanse kwan mo start eye say mo be traditional staffs na mo invite a man for say omumra. You don't do it because our kings and queens they have sold their dignity. You will see that a king una ose udi oman no so na I was say make sure say oman no ekoso no. Ultimate town land are you called yourself? How do you call yourself a king? Nipa say ombedi nipa so nipa wajini pose oh baby disika uni webusu afon kwa mepachaw that is not the duty of a king. Se urefi wa manie se urefi wa mamra mepachaw jai to ho na sansu ko ne kosuya jai to ho as a king or a queen mundi akunya ne so ye munjai to namuma jenana no afra won no bedi akonya no moso ka ho na ye bre. It has always been religion, politics. Me pacho our kings and queens moso at this juncture de mo ka ho ene say edi mo twitwi from no enye ono because me say ya hemfo no ma tomo wani monyam enti say obi apumbumo na nkase bi ese coronavirus eba ya say we should stay in the house no nanka ohini bi pie na wakase me pacho me man we hwe na obi empia who dare you go out say ohini say yenye say but because democracy asay bibia politics religion na mo ayemfo na mo so ayema said say mo be make sure say our traditions are in place mo be make sure say amamre ni amane ayede teteye and no ana ama ene yeba bedru say mundi amamre ni ene so you have said your dignity. You even go to church. Apart from that, you are selling the lands. And you know, me assure say Lawrence Tetteh the community and I said watch almost gather. And that's what or something. That is why he has this audacity. It's me by jet a him for. And you know what? It may say I am not going to put the blame on that man. Respect has always been reciprocal. So ubu mwa ana manfu subu our kings and queens. Muyo Monsha Jama kwa faba sisi eni yembumo ebeyede ne yankasa abosonsom kwasiasem. Ebeyede and a yankasa abosonsom kwasiasem because if you go to the religion aspect you call a Christopher na ayesa almost azza Odi bayen so hono ma yesi ye nyamamre ne yamane ade papa no and no so sisi ya our kings and queens you are destroying our heritage. Me say this kind of message no me pese be drew Ghana na me the mic akọ abonten na ma ye nya ba chime sana pese be ye no. I didn't want to do this kind of video on my friend say video because kings and queens mo sorry o yene kwa na ya bana be mu say amane ne amamre ne ye kase nyame a nyame bi wo hono ma your what wa amamre ne wa mane e ka ho Ekamutina mobile bono kwa koti ye no 4:5 mika na manamai ni nyina wo nyame na nyame bia nso ene wonde amamre ne won amane enti ye ko mobile boni ma the Israel God no omo konto kwa o kire omo de omo nye when they don't follow ho and omo di kuku na in the Bible Israel people conquered Israel also who redeem po people no ye almost 1/4 of the population of Israel no they conquered Israel how because and some na Israel God no odiatu ha mo no omo follow enti ekrobia sano saboti ase e wo mu amane ne amamre na amane ne amamre no se ka se nyame a e ka ho But what are our kings and queens doing nowadays? Mu guye ni mase. Yene na ya ba no yene nkwankwa na ye buye ni mu hye no. Na ya ba na ye ka se amamre ni amane na osamo de ye koba. Mo na osaka bo besuso ye mu frefre awra ba mo hye na ma frefre ye se na nanom na ye nkwa baba de na mo di be. Ya ka ya asam a kire mo se nana ya kwa kosua de isi eni yete broni ni kasa enti ode fa ha omo de fa ha ye hu no kore no. Mo ma ye nso mo frɛ ye. Atofofo na mo frefre won. You are our kings and queens. You are a disgrace to the stool. Me na make a cheremo. Saga community traditional council as a big like that. Now Lawrence Tetteh was one because he called himself a man of God. And you know what? And ye bibi na ma bibi na ye bibi. And ye kings and our queens. And you have destroyed your dignity. Ye kings and our queens no must say when you see a crump in your moody and intina almost say I was on some quite yourself. Nankasa ye cannot korea. Ye cannot korea party, no korea akasa, Diana yam pass yourself. Tama no more money and I don't at one I am for no. Now what me do was yourself say. Tama no you saw I was on some form. Now what me do was yourself say, you can't. And now say yam pen no korea. And now say we can't be honest in tea and you have to her. And I say what would I could see Bruni. And I was a brony pano, Tiamo, say, and now some would die when I'm breno. Eh? Quasima I catch them. Quasima I catch them. Never win them was say, I am a money and my mamma, and no son for catch them straight. But also, or quite Christo in John Car, like I say, Mujai Yesu, and the Mujai Yahweh, and a Mujai and one of my Christo never catch them. Or like I said before, I say, Mujai God and some. And you know what? I am a mamma, a money, I am my ya will say, you so nay, and I'm not watching. Nti ana mo bre. How dare this man I wish I could have only be biao. But look at what he is telling you people. Muntie de o ka kire mo. Traditional council. Say mo ja yawe no ana mo bre. Obe kom no me na me ka chofo obe kom no na oni obi aye lie. He is closer to the kings. Ah o sha o tepi o mo musika. And it's all audacity. Ah o ti make us am way. Kemet, I see you, Godfrey Bringer. They sell the lands to foreigners too. I'm not talking about our kings and queens. I was someone that was sorry at this time. Now, money and Kasa, now Mokachra and say, yeah, I was still going to be one of the boy. It's what say, I don't be Moshe Monten in Kana. Our kings and queens, but some Monten in Kana. I see on open air, Bob, Yamamani, and Mania who do. See, we are not kings. We are not fetish priests. I am fear Pampo see what that Yapona so Yamani Amanium. Yatnas young said, so Obim Pubedi ya, Yako China, they are following their own. Yakohama, Obi a dinner, dear so, a Africa, Ghana, Pet, and I am Poyaira. Ain't my Yabet Siasa, Nananue, Mumayentie. Why are we suffering? Is because ya to your man ya mamra pen yen krano yen ya yesi I infie put down. Yesi I infie da. So and so said ya bought ya mamre and yen man see how we are advertising it now. See how we want people to know about us to where our kings and queens. Ya him one way. Say Juma in a Kayamuma Juma. A Juma way I get to you in a Kayamuma Juma, then so you are not working. Yet they are far to you also because Marcasano queens and queens, you don't tell the truth. Marcasano Kurano went to me, come and a moton Tom and Sase English. Oh, Moton Tom Thomas Sase, my brother, my sister, it be hard, one a case, then one a queens or more. Instead for one case with them one a prince, make them come together, make them tell when people say, all right, the things of the Ojibo man, we know what again. So if it be religion where it come enslave us, religion it come enslave us. We that we be kiddies, we that we will not go the palace before, we that them born we will not can't see anything. Now look at us. It be we, bosom ya mechiao na nanom come mechiao. It be we right now we are speaking about our culture. It is people like us that now we are telling our people that if there is even a God, Africa, we also have our God. So we should go back And we talk about God. God is not somebody who created anything. God consists of things. Your culture is among, your tradition is among, your customs are among. But black man, African man, we have what? Throw away our stuffs. We need the kings and queens to come out and tell us that what we are doing is a good step. Yet another said you offer your partner opium. What was someone said? I don't remember Moshe. You want to we say as Abraham ben Moshe day where it is spread the message like that. You wanna kings and queens, you know hear of him. If you people you for call Abraham ben Moshe, tell him say my son, you are doing a good job. We are going to support you. Give the man all the protection. Give the man the support all in right now. Give Igbo Kingdom FM. Or not as say he is portraying our culture over there. Nana Kebuachi, do you know where you come from and where you are going on this earth? If no, then be careful. So what are the need? Where I come from, what are the need for? Where are they go? What are the need? The life I get right now, where they need me, and the life we have now, it be the truth we need. Bible book can't tell you say you go heaven then hell. So you believe. You just believe without any evidence. You just believe as a book can't tell you say heaven then hell then you believe them just like that. Religion they drag us back. We the kiddies we come. We they tell Africans. We they tell what our people say. Make we go back to our roots because every country it gets in way of life. Africans, black man, we drop our way of life where we they imitate everything from the white man. So you think say we go move on. You think say we go move on. Our kings and queens, this is happening because of you people, and that is why this Dr. Lawrence, call himself a man of God, is telling you people trash. Say you people leave Jehovah, that's why they suffer. At least the Gamanche, it suffer. Gamanche, it suffer. Una personal mas. ¿Quién una personal mas. ¿Quién es usted? The Bible, we can't see say right now, the Vatican, they can't talk say what? Jesus Christ is not coming again. They can't talk say, Muyesu, you know, will come back again. Master, make you people wake up. Our kings and queens, we beg. Today, I'm not in the mood to, I'm not there in the mood to be on that harsh on them. Make we take like, this is a call, wake up call for our kings and queens. Because what the man say, man, it be disrespect. It be so disrespect to the stool. When our ancestors, they are just weeping for us. They left the land for us. That be why when we sing, Yan Araya Asasini, Aya Bodedemaye, Moja Nananum Shie Woody to Wamaye. Moja, we go to the school, we speak about all this, we sing it, but we don't even take care of it. We don't even care. Yan Araya Asasini, Aya Bodedemaye. Moja na nanom ehie gu wode to ho maaye won ehie won de ekoye wentimi anye eduru me ne won so say ye beye bia to aso. What are we doing? And our kings and queens, medimu ya na no me sure say get kwasa me Abraham be Moshe ekasa like I come straight can't do my video me ne kasa aye no omma koma aye den atomy. And he said, I'm a buy a video, no, I'm not down. But may I say, this is a wake-up call for our kings and queens. Mr. Ramo, yeah, Juma, we are bringing our kids, the next generation, no, we won't make them know say, Charlie, the only way for you to survive is your way. It's your own way. We imitated, we emulated most of our things from the what? From our slave masters. And we will be saying that we still there on the same level. We still there on the same level. The same way they enslave us, we are still in it. And we are not changing anything. We are not changing. Are we not ready to change anything? Our kings and queens today, this is a wake-up call message to you people. Said the Lawrence Tetteh come out, can't tell you people, say you people are suffering because you left Yahweh. Who is Yahweh? Who is Yahweh? The Bible made them a God. The Israelites, they brought you the Bible. They projected their God to you as the creator of the universe. I know your friend Yahweh. No? Yahweh, that Yahweh will create me. That Yahweh see in creatures. See in the name he they choose Abraham, he they choose Isaac, he they choose Jacob. He never they choose any name from Africa. In Ghana, we have ancestors who are called Kofi. We have Kwame. That Israel God, he never choose them. He they choose Abraham. You name be Abraham. Abraham, if be your ancestor. Why are we still following the steps of people ancestors and we have abandoned ours? We have abandoned ours. That be why the pastor they insult a traditional council as a whole. Erasmus Kwate, my people are suffering because we have sold all our lands away, not because we turned our back on an Israel God. That's what they tell her. Exactly. Our land, make we take one land, make we do one customs, our traditions. That's not what we are doing. Turning our back to Israel God. Israel God, no, he always turned him back to us. If the Israel God is the savior, may say, where was that God? When our gods are smaller gods, like you say. Okay, maybe we accept, say, we were the gods, then be smaller gods. Okay, so they failed us. So if the smaller gods, they failed us, what happened to that almighty God who called himself a loving God? Have you asked that question? Have you sat down when you ask yourself that question, say, okay, if African gods are smaller gods, so now we get a bigger God or what? The Almighty. And our smaller gods, because they are smaller, definitely they can't conquer. So we were defeated. Africans were defeated because our gods are the smaller gods. Now, according to your God, his principle is that he is a loving God, meaning he loves each of us the same. Now, let me take it like this. Okay, if that Israel God, he is the Almighty God. If Yahweh, if Jehovah, he is the Almighty and the loving God. If our smaller gods, they didn't save us, where was that loving God who called himself Yahweh? Where was that loving God who called himself Jehovah? When they were brutalizing, killing, raping us, you know, where was he? Why didn't he save us? Ask that question, my sister. I am glad you are doing this video. Now me akasano hit ana me dey ban. Hit ana me dey ban. And if I say I try Abraham Bemose, my mistake pa may accept it. Like I not for write Abraham Bemose because as I write down say make it send me the video na was starting. Hey, calm down. Make your words calm down. Now say kai obuma bem. But I was saying yes our video na make catch na ye king na ye queen say me, I'm not put the blame on that man. No. I am not putting the blame on Dr. Lawrence Tetteh. Now blame on me the command I hear for no. I say, omo atom omo dignity. They me say our case and praise. Yene kwana yeba na me see yen see and fear that. Yene ayen call baby. I me say, see what we are doing. See Abraham Bemose, look at what he is doing. See, you know, we will take the amamre, we will take upon us, and we are what? Portraying our culture over there. Where are our kings and queens, and what are they doing? Frederica Michiao. Because respect has always been reciprocal. And I am for now as a king. Or said to Martin and Ghana. Martin or said to Tunka. Martin and Ajimai Prempeh, didn't you hear about them? Those were kings who laid down their life for us. Now, let something come. Make me see, say bro, he came back. But like I said, he is going to use his life for us. They are not going to do it because they also believe that there is somebody who is called Jesus and he's coming to save us. I am for four, and our queens and our kings, Miss Remo, Mama Margin in the home. Our kings and queens, Mama margining and the hot because generation now ye day bano. Yes, say Yen Tiasie, Emma, Mon Fire, a Mamrani, a Mania and the tower, na yen himself, yen and Nani as answer. Ain't Yen's Romo. Somebody the we will not be afraid of anybody. Make I tell you, if if you begin when you do your work well, oh, we are fetish priest, we are comfort. Now also one corner na ujimia also obey. Me say we are taking the truth all from angle. And again, Dr. Lawrence Ebeka yeno Odika. Men cast your pastor and team and then Debbie, we be subjective now. Yeah, for free here because I hear for one more Tom with Nyansa from Atom and Nintino and Oya Paya or Becky Casa at Remo. You are not ready to wake up. Yet the new generation but we are ready to send our people back to our roots and look at what our kings and queens are doing. And better now, Lawrence said the Emeka Sase going to them. Wake up. Our kings and queens, wake up. Stop the corruption. We are speaking about our politicians. They are corrupt. Now, kings and politicians, we are pet. I have followed right now. You are even conniving with the politicians. Oh, bad. No, I'm a man with Toto. No, I'm a bad campaign. No, I'm a jack on mine. No, I'm a cop, and you can't speak. You can't speak. What is your duty as king and queens? Mumu duty about anything. I have found Mugu Africa, the kings and queens in Africa. You people need to wake up. Enough say hey man, we go take the thing from religion to our kings. So we will respect you people a lot because when our mind yamodia, say our mind yamodia, no man shani na muntimisha so dia yababeji. Yana yeka, munim dia ne ba hon. Munim dia ne ba hon. Ha. What town am I saying for? And I'm going to call them with the Masamonia Shemaye, Mokamonia Shemaye. The politicians, they know they help us. If it's same thing, when a kings and queens, you know they help us. But they don't know gift is a fire them hard. May say, I have one more company, I was my Mumma, Massa, Mumudena, my country, a dear part of my it's not a young man, you know, evangelist are there. Politicians are not, pastors no. I have for someone. The land is for you people because that land is there. The blood, it was stored from our forefathers, our ancestors, where they died for us. That's why we still get Ghana. Kwame Nkrumah come. He say no, Charlie, I will fight for my people. If you read Kwame Nkrumah Unite, everybody get that book of Kwame Nkrumah, Africa Unite, and read it. You will stop religion. You go fair. You go there unfollow all Christ from the white man. You don't experience some. Momo him for our better so few people don't experience the slave trade. You don't experience anything. The hardship, the things where when ancestors they go through. You kings and queens, they toy their life for you people to come and be on the seat to make sure that we are living a good living. Look at our kings and queens. Hey, God traditional council. You people are supposed to call that man. Mo fresh man na mo question no. Na mo just be bia na mo to no. Ye fama Yesu. Enti mo so admit say man. Eh. Ayasemo. King David no, King David so ye omo pa na we no man ba the hash. Na ye for mo guye ni ma say. Mo nya she ana Constance e kan. Monya ahefo mentime kasa oboase a mete kwan pon meka se ohini we aye bibi e chama se meko Ghana sa meko ye no me mo de wontra ho me be ye je me se me ba ahefo no kwan pon mo monya hwe ma oboase a ye to gold no efi asase so what na ho ma ye bi amanfo every other countries ana e ba be ye adwuma mo ho fa so be no mo ho fa so be pa na mo Ghana ho. So even the politicians are not helping us na mo so kings and queens so we kings and queens, the land belongs to you people. The continent belongs to you people. Wake your asses up, our kings and queens. When we were doing the chieftaincy time, we were making sure that tradition, laws were in place. Now we don't follow laws because democracy, it doesn't belong to Africans. We need to change our mind and go back to our ways. Democracy, you see, the president can be on for 8 years. This continent, do you think somebody can use 8 years to develop it? I don't know why we dey play. We dey play because we are not serious. We dey play. President will come 8 years, he will chop money. Then he will then give another president 8 years, he will chop money. So, because 8 years is not enough for anybody to develop Africa. Africa, a panthers inside. The continent, it be poor. If you people don't make I tell you, it be poor continent. Because we are not putting things in place. If we get gold, we get diamond and everything, and our people are still suffering now. You think that we are rich continent? Masa, Mujai Jimino, our kings and queens, wake up! Wake up because your people are suffering. First, before a king will be installed. Or as king, you know. Your friend is saying, you didn't call a mamuremu, Nanamu the choose right now, we don't see anything. No, about this so. No, this so now if obey this one, I'm not running a money and over watching it a chrono. That's why we suffer. May say if that why we will suffer for them because I'm not running a money a cow. The white man, you know, get a money or money. They use in democracy, in law. If you do something bad, law catch you. Massa, whether you be politician, whether you be artist. See, our Kelly no demono. Oh, Bonino, Giacono, or you saw the chromo, and no one know this. What about we? We have accepted everything from this Oyibo man where we are suffering, but still, we don't want change. If be foolish man where he is not, also change you. Obia one yen address a dibi koso na enye na men change no or no your friend is common sense no onibi. If that's why we are using common sense now because Africa we will not get common sense. It is something we will accept. Common sense, na culture will say, "Adiano, if from your country, accept it." But we don't get common sense, so we know they accept what belongs to Africa. We know they accept. We know they accept one own. If you know they accept something that belongs to you, maybe a common sense, no, we don't get. Our kings and queens, make today. I don't go blast the pastor. I go support them, say make them insult you people more. You don't know. Because respect is reciprocal. You people they go under them. Hey, as a king and a queen. What see a konyaso ye hu say nana. Now what to tuma. Now what sorry. I say a sorry die can claim me. Now obedience out to so nipa bi. I say yes be na friend. Then you go put in hands on you nana. Hey, go anyone say. Me see the kings and queens when they go church or make them stop. Mo dey ba mo nim dey ba on. E bia na ya mpanyinfo bi o baby. Biana yan to ababia maye ana obi amfre say menya calls I should come to Obuase me menya calls na me say dey nyina no what me I dey pray me yi apaya me ji ni say na nanom monka yembom me Abraham be mo say half nipa sankofa chip chap your friend is saying limestone na nekwia your friend is saying ejekum na nanom emboye ntata na ye nyina ye kohia wo Ghana say kim we dey win ya di me say whether you be king whether you be queen whether you be president what say no kra no say ye dey two say ye na momra ni amane ana say for back media sisie no o man ye ne dia 30 years 40 years na ye ne ba no ye na si aba be si asu enti mo say yesu sane tete social media na so a afen we ne wo ma yesi say ye nyina ya adom na nanom ebie kwan na na abrewa bie kwan say memba me na nanom mo nkona mkwachi o man no to ho na ye nyina ba hiem na ye ko ka Abraham be mo she ho no mom ana mo say say nkofo bi ba brebre o na mo de mo koso na mo ton sase no mo ton sase no mo kwa sorry dem mo be make sure say festival organize festivals organize friend saying first na mo friend kra na mo kire kra na de mo kire kra na ye amamra na ye na mane we went to school we went to college we went to university we never learned anything about ours ya to ya amamra na ye mane akwene a country without his root it's like a tree without a root and if you don't know your history please you don't know where you are going to make us a history here to watch it mo de I want to know what dey mo de mo ntina ho coronavirus eba ya almost starting to kwan wonim say obi abani history ana Trump never pan 1950 they went out to fetch all the what they to history kune why mama yen to ya mane ne amamre kune sa na ye say history ehia ye na yen go school ya the money go school papa they are going to learn about Columbus ayefofo no mo so mo ye nipa mo so online na eye modia enti mo so na mo so mo mama no Andrew Bajam mo kata kira president ne say o mo change ye syllabus ni na mo de mo so ngbo na ye mu bi embedi o the president bi ya na say mo ntuma ye na e bia ye mu bi na me ka no e bia position bia e mba ma ye de na position bi ma ye na ye betena ho a you can save the video because ye ne adwene say ye betena so a ye be change no mani nyina ye ne adwene na bia na ye nya sa position ni bia na me ka kire mo bia na ye ne num bi mu no some na ebi mu no a ye ka ye num bi mu no bia na position bia ma na ye position ba ye be change no ma our syllables all those trash na ye no school mo ne be jai we need to go back for hours. We need to go back. Enti ayi for no mesra mo ene no me friends and me boss ama kuma ajojo. Ana eyi ka kire mo na na kire ka kire mo your time is up. Mo time aya up na kokobon ye ma mo because generation na ye dey ba no. Hey, when we speed the river on. You don't know what is going on. You don't know what is going on. What are you to was here? To was here. Why? Kakra ebedru ho super na akoko ode ere ode no munsuo ano one can touch out I dey praise the man of God Dr. Lawrence Tetteh me kwa chaw koso ane di ye case no matem foko asante hene so me dey mama me number me dey money mo mama me number na me try say wa ya ade only di o matam near some they are men as a king. I'm so sorry. Monanka and Tokwa you face it right now. Our kings and queens. Hey, Mochayamba. Now, and sorry. I saw 3 queens. They were speaking for our language. 3 queens. They were speaking for our language. Say, Yanko back name for your language. Kings. Most sorry, I'm about to mana. But they change the Google Gum and quite a young massa. Mujaja sane manona mo make sure say ye didi ayi foforo munja ne manam tutu mu kom no mo da tu mu kom na ye wo say this is our culture is beautiful na mo ye ho toya e fa so be na so mo ne ne tutu mu kom change ni gold no na say mo ko foro mo ntom a e fa so be pa na wo sa gold ne e da na mo kom no masa ene mo tonton na mo fama be adwuma ma nkofo ne mo mani bana na madasa ise o yohene kwakwa yembu mo na o man ye mo dia se yembu mo na we he rolling start mo e do aka kire mo tradition ga ha ole wo cafe bulu okay Nana Domingo mechiao I say our kings are already sleeping because they receive social and I make no media at one atama na make me say ube kwa koshem me na make a kire wo ube kwa koshem na ta Dr. One Lawrence one no waje bribe and answer otepe your case no me na make a kire wo if not how dare you speak like that to the kings and queens of Ghana Traditional Council. Oba kwa koshem no na omo bribe obe kwa koshem na ayinfo no mpo they go to his church. Now, what the name out to almost say, Jesus bless them. And it won't boom. He's not going to respect you today, neither is he going to respect you people tomorrow. Now, me problem me number, me say me try some of our class and so. Make sure say on kwa asante hene so because asante hene kwampo no. O de nana, baby I will be a on come. Na yen pese me ba ho. Me be video bi a kire mo de mo bom. Now I hear Gina sorry them now all to Yaminyom say more than the Holy Ghost at channel. Now Holy Ghost not even passing through the black stool. Hey, I am for Munja concept now more than what I am for cause we are taking our people back to our culture. And if they see you people going to church, they will tell us that Yampuna Yenim and Kunyano Pam Yenim. Gee, I see you, lion, Michiao. Masa mama adwenda ho pa me be video bi a ohene bi a oto Yesu nyom Muda Mumentie the Lord said the kind muntie abla me hwehwe video no.
Me mo bi antrai me sa brantie na fa no mo hye no wa o chinduro so me ka tram me wa people ye so for atrai me. O de ye so for atrai me. Ya me ma bi me wo rough. But you know ya mo de ro and your personal belief. Share. Me ya India na me ko me ma bua me wo brutal. Baby, me call baby. So for my come to my no do. Me no so video no be kai.
Who to show I go do that.
So for me to come on in the body gas so who
Si, oye, Mugadi, ohene pao. What to tuntuma pa na concert. Mugadi, me say ye ya info mu gue ni ma slomo mu gue ni ma na munjai mu de mo show wo hene pa mo he mo sha ya breu Me say ohene pemu na ya say ohene pemu pa na wo gina so dem na more than say hon konkon afa no munjai concert no our kings and queens munjai na no mu buafu na me akasa boss no me ntiase so mutimi omutimi bobo muntu ebi yes, I'm mutrimu nyade. Yene adwin so mutrimu ode. Yes, mutrimu mpo nyade. Omutrimu nyade. Yes, bosom ko mutrimu nyade ntino. Omu jinya omafa omu ho adi. Me be yi ba ko so a kire mo dem me ba. Momentie Rollins. Momentie Rollins wa say. Asema Rollins e kan. Muntie. Muntie.
As there was a time when we saw the white man, our colonial powers, as our enemies. But I think, no, not that I think, something that is worse.
Very, very sad, Suleiman.
Is a traitor. Yes. And when we won our freedom, some of our countries were led by some of the most noble nationalists, of our time. But at the same time, with the passage of time, some of them became treacherous and rather betrayed our aspirations. In effect, what I'm trying to say is that as bad as an enemy can be, I think something worse than an enemy is a traitor. We've ended up evolving in the process of
case no and no na we have enemies but nipa bi a or wicked is our traitor. It's our traitor. It's our traitor now. JJ Ekache say you're strong. Right now, they are our kings and queens because they are betraying us. They are betraying us. Maybe I'm gonna make a now. Kings and queens now. Some almost sorry. No more kayan. Right now, look at what a king is doing. He is a traitor. What's sorry them more than said. Your friend is saying more than said. Oh, Nakano. Munja concert no. Yo.
We've ended up being westernized to the point where, as I sit here before you, when I wanted to even name my children,
listen,
African names, heroic names. I'm a Catholic. The Catholic Church, or that character, back at home, said, no, I cannot. There'll have to be Catholic names. I mean, those Catholic names are European names. I went through an argument with this priest, and I said, listen, I have a right to my identity. Don't take away my identity. Okay? I mean, Christianize me if you may, but don't
westernize me. We need him back.
There were times. My wife and I is a great graphic artist. We made some beautiful Christmas cards that depicted Christmas in an African setting. And the Christmas cards sold so well, even with Catholic nuns, white Catholic nuns. We wanted to secure the patent. I went to an office, the Registrar General's office, to secure the patent. Can you believe that this fellow African, Registrar General, looking at my black personality, black face, told me that, no, I cannot. This was long after independence, and that it's going to take about 3 years. I said, why 3 years? He said, it'll have to go to England. It will go to England, and it might take about 3 years before I'm granted the right to that patent or whatever it is that register. In other words, in effect, what I'm trying to say is that, so I have no right to even my creativity. I create my own, you take it away from me, and you have to send it to the colonial power. 3 years later, when they have reproduced it, and I have no more right to it. So as an African, when you're talking about democracy, etc., let's put it aside. Let me bring you to the current modern situation. We end up with injustice. We end up with corruption. We end up with poverty. We end up with the worst possible things. We end up with the image. I don't have to tell you the image that you have in Africa. I don't have to tell you. Please, I know the potential of humanity. So when you're talking about the effects of some of these things, sometimes, these superpowers must learn to accommodate and to live and to accept patriotic leadership, patriotic citizens. Too often.
So, this is what has been going on, my brother. These people are trying to take everything from us. This is coming from our president, and he was a witness. He mentioned that this was before independence. Before, he experienced it. Only when the country and said we should allow our leaders to swear with our gods. Okay, so when it's a power our gods in him. When him said that gods are powerful. When him said that gods are honest. Now, hey, and I'm saying Dr. Lawyer Tetteh, my case no me buy say case and queens, we are losing our dignity. We are losing our dignity to the foreigners, and we need you case and queens to rise your asses up. Now, the case and queens, when I was come off Abraham Bemoshe say, baby biara or biara no, protection biara no come on. Whatever Abraham Bemoshe need in this century, I was say our case and queens are supposed to support him. Sa and Sasina Moton Tono, Mr. Musika from Abraham Bemoshe, now on boy the papa. We need this man back. President at this juncture, he will be having this ideology and mindset. Before we back now, almost God, Jesus. Now it's still the country is still sinking. We need J.J. Rollins. We need him back. On no free to say, Africa, they should swear with our gods. Okay, some J.J. with Jimmy. If Africa will prosper there, our leaders must swear with their gods. What about now? What they are swear? Some road in Amaye. Why road na concert for na mujuana. I am for na maso. Most sorry na muso. So you know. And this is the time I say I am for na. Most said that any man chileno. Munim language at least. Na no ma boy. Yes, somebody abaha. Abesuya kasanibi. You no kreno. I was someone that come from Freya. Kura na mo di shame. It's not our job. Mono saka mo frafre me nana yate mo nkan me nana yate mo nkan me nana yate mo mbra na ye nyina yemfa adwene bo adwene se de be ye be gi oman no because our aim apart from speaking against religion no our main aim say Ghana Africa will prosper. Our main aim say we going back to our roots. We are going to accept what belongs to black man. It's an open aya de kese or someone am come afraid say mombra na mo fa adwene bom and so you are going to churches and they are praying. Mo de mo to mo na make an bia na ya ba benya position bia. We need to change things. Sisi no yesi ento se bibie mo. Yeah, do some people. Some you're here, some you're there. If you don't say the truth, one person mind never comes to the air. Obey your day. Ade. Now if force more yes more sorry. Religion is impeding the progress of the country. Hey. Honorable Kennedy Japan. And I'm encam. Wasu obey koswa kan say religion is impeding the progress. Tete no. One wine kokan. So conforce ko. Living righteous life because those who say obey bonnet and now you used to buy more head we still full and we go to church. Hey, I'm for no margin in that and then I am bad be way I can be at the bremo say Mr. Reverend Tetteh, why are here? Me no or he be no man or yes start insulting them. No one in brown also say they can and for multiplying. Wake up our kings and queens. When I mean Kasabi Monday into Ejuma Air Coso. YouTube will also air coso share this media GH. Me patch more subscribe MIA. Now me page so don't only follow, more like it. Why? More like it MIA. This is the only way we can help each other. We are here to speak for the truth and we are here say on minor every friend into my everything into my friend. Yes, I enjoy it. So what you say, we need that we will all come together with what? One accord. Help us. The only way is to share our videos, is to invite your people, like our messages, share. Subscribe my YouTube Nana share this GHY. About our spirituality. Nema papa biara I edi online be koso na de ye beka ho asem. Me don be sia say da fofo e sabe to aso. Joby Mechiao, Dennis Mechiao, Edu Constance Mechiao, Nanekia, Black Leon, I see you. 7. The king is not supposed to worship God. That Israel God doesn't belong to us. And he worship wine. Worship God for what? Worship God and then I'll be free. Munja concert, you know. Ankama Sulemana, I see you. Gifty Mechiamo, Mechiao, Bibiara, and our day. I said, so the gods will save Ghana. Yes, they will save Ghana. If we are going back to our roots, they will save Ghana. Obiantimi nye kwasiasem, obiantimi medidisika. Ye disika ma say ye road na, ube ye road no. That is what we are telling you. Why nya ye be kum. Say no say ye dey o man no. Me da say.